И я такой типа, давай! Дэн, Денис. Дэн, зайди на YouTube, заебал.
А чё там?
Ну типа я застримил Бэтмена сейчас. Проверить. Я хочу чисто для меня.
Когда мы Twitch настроим?
А?
Когда мы Twitch твой настроим?
Когда проц будет топовый.
Когда он будет? Бля, ебал, я столько подписан. Что тебе? X-Surf или Surf?
Deep shit.
YouTube. X-Surf это на Твиче, а в Ютубе другой.
Or it's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? Biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Бля, да где ты не видишь?
This close, we were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it.
Озвучки нету, да?
Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a
Да
reason.
занос водит, сука,
Even
вас
if that's
всех.
true, the
Пидоры.
simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital.
Правильно.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's
А
lawyer.
что, это говорилка типа играет, да?
I can delay them
Ну
for a
это как
little while.
Walking Dead, как с
Still need answers.
Wolf Among Us, ебать. Как Borderlands. Telltale Stories, ну игра. Контора четкая. Типа от решения не зависит, там шишка там.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Опа-опа, сканировочка.
Fresh injection site.
Айфон типа.
Айфон.
Blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Ты что
Alfred, I
там
think I
чуть
found the
нажимаешь?
substance. Analyze and forward me the results.
Просто
И просто смотришь, короче, игру, а за тебя кто-то другой играет.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Малафейн?
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Easy, easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone.
Sorry, Mr. Wayne.
Sorry.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
У меня получается делать русский
It would
акцент.
explain a lot.
It's sorry, Mr.
You
Wayne.
have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never
Малафья мексиканская.
betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light.
Чё,
Like I
ушастая
could
такая.
do
Да
whatever
хуй,
I wanted.
мексиканская манда, ща ебашил будет.
No consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
Я когда в Мексике
I
был,
had to stop that.
я там не был.
I had to, no matter what.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice,
Вот у нее
was
акцент,
saying
блядь.
something about revolution.
Нормально, да? Актер.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
В Якутию уедешь.
Якут мобильный.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
Можно каршеринг так назвать, слышь? Охуенно звучит, блядь.
I'm sorry, Vicky, I don't have time.
Да, Якут
Don't
мобильный.
brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
Якутский каршеринг.
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Опачки, блядь. Полилась молодья.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I want a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off
Ничего у него,
by
по-моему,
getting
до стриминга,
killed.
да?
He deserved
Да
much
стримил
worse.
бы нормально, да,
Whoever
на
did this was
компьютере.
judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something
Да
before he
давай
was
одевай
killed.
костюм, пидор, пошли башиться.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
Дед
It
как
wasn't
зовут.
Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Нихуя.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ты вообще там что-то нажимаешь, нет, блядь, как-то кинчик идет просто.
Ну, нажимаю, конечно, выбор же идет.
Ну, а реплики только, да?
А?
А реплики только.
Ну, как бы стрим играть и будет. Видишь, я дроном управляю.
Охуенно управляешь. Игра. 10 из 10.
Не, на самом деле, вот зря ты говоришь, игра очень охуенная.
А какая разница, где ты его поставишь?
Ну, типа по сигналу слушаешь, ты что? Сейчас как костюм одену, пойдет в машину.
There go, you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you?
Go to speak with him, Bruce.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Вот она, вот она. Еще и Башева пойдет, наверное.
Клуб Скайлайн.
Правильно.
Е нажми, блядь.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is it? I don't know! Please! Names! Hey! You can help me, or...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Impaling a man on live TV.
Ебать, у него голос
Truly the defender
басистый,
of the
слышишь?
city. You'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like
Batman
Falcone,
бас you.
they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
То все кнопки нажимай.
Ой! Опачки, не успел. Такой позор, пизда, не успел Е нажать.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selena Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Жизненно.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Did you hear? Cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you
Шо,
walked into the wrong
заблудился,
bar.
шо, а?
Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who'd knife a man for less.
Selena Kyle. Where is she?
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, friend.
Очень приятно
Man's
быть.
just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Ебашево сейчас будет. Давай, сука.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Пошел, 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 сука. Хуя себе.
Not done yet. think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Я себе матрица, блядь.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Полицейское такси подъехало потом. Оп-оп-оп.
Come on,
Полицейское такси.
Да, там пизда такси полицейское.
Чё, искать впечатление, что ли?
Вискарь впечатлений.
Прям туда указывал.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Чё, чпокнемся?
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Ах ты, сука, блядь, не поебались я ни разу, блядь. Хотел заглушителем его вхуярить, отказал.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me.
Ну что, займемся этим вместе?
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Вместе-то займемся.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Так, чё, кем, блядь, посещать-то, блядь? Бэтменом, нахуй? Ясен хуй Бэтменом, блядь.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
А чё там?
А чё там, блядь?
Ну чё, Джина трахнули?
Ебали Джина, блядь. Там Джин всех трахал, блядь.
Ебучий сериал.
А глаза светились, а. А в четвертой серии-то жена безрукая была, блядь, руку пришивала себе, блядь.
Правильно.
Alfred, I'm not in the mood for a lecture. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah? Is that you?
Expecting someone. Maybe the Penguin.
Что за Ельцин, слышь?
Ельцин.
Batman?
Ждешь пингвина, блядь, давай жми.
What are you doing here?
Я и нажал, слышь. Ебать, он наскочил на него, слышь.
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, man. Talk!
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Пошел кинчик смотреть.
Чё за кинчик-то?
Шишка в чебуреке.
Security!
Шишка в кобуре, что за фильм? Может, я тоже
Pick up, goddammit!
Призрак, да?
Джины ебутся.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll, leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney